see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the relief you give, and my tears of love are overflowing. I see the relief you give, and my tears of love are overflowing. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. Savesham svasti bhavatu, Savesham shanti bhavatu, Savesham purnam bhavatu, Savesham mangalam bhavatu.
You can feel it. It's magical, and it's just like you want to be there. I was like, I don't want to leave it. I just don't want to go anywhere.
And there was a sense of joy and also excitement. that power, that feeling, that is just out of this world.
It's just life-changing, I think. Everything's life-changing with him.
It was an incredible feeling, an incredible state to feel the stillness, the calm, the peace, the connection with everything.
About a minute into it, I just completely relaxed, and you're just completely, your mind's just really clear, no thoughts. It's just kind of just that moment of bliss. It was great.
It was like that bliss and really connecting with God. And I think I said, oh my God. It was just the purest, most gentle but divine feeling I've ever had in my life.
Oh no, that was just so special. I don't even know if I could put that into words, but I can feel myself misting up when I think about it. It was profound and so special.
It's just joy coming through, and it's amazing. It's powerful. It's very powerful.
His ability to share his Satori state and clear through all the many people's blockages that sit with him is very unique. I don't know of anyone else that can do that.
When Sri Avinash does this, you feel the energy instantly, of the calmness and the peace.
His passion and his love just drive the energy to come within you, and then you're able to relax and actually receive it.
Well, he's the guiding force. You can see that that he controls that divine energy, and he can direct it. Yeah, and that's what's so special about him, I think.
It was amazing. The energy was so strong. Sri Avinash said I was on my divine couch. And I felt there was nothing else in the world that mattered. It was just total peace.
Love, pure unconditional love, and that's when I started crying, was because I just felt my heart expand, and to me that's what God feels like.
Sri Avinash is saying that's your soul, that's who you are, and to see that and feel that and share that is just beautiful.
Not only me, but Sri Avinash can, with his sheer resonating power, can just take one after the other, an entire room full of people, and with varying times, give everybody that experience, or at least close to it. Is just, there's no doubt in my mind. I wasn't even sure what I was chasing until that moment, and now I know what I'm chasing.
Could you feel when he was raising your vibration?
Can feel it still now, definitely. Can feel it very much so now. And other people that I spoke to as well, other people also felt it.
So when I woke up, I just said, what did you do to me? Like that pain in the head disappeared, that sore throat was gone.
It was really powerful, He has something unique.
I had surgery about 8 months ago and had some of my organs completely removed. And so I haven't been able to eat properly, and after that healing I have never had so much fun eating, and I can taste my food and I can swallow and I'm not throwing up, and it's like it works. I don't know what he did, but all the stuff that he cleansed out and healed, it absolutely works.
I've never felt that power before. That's the sign of a true healer.
Our body is constantly healing itself. But when it fully flows, we become very healthy physically and mentally. That's how it works. When I'm healing someone, what I'm doing is using energies to feel their being with that ancient light. Love, joy, peace, contentment, gratitude, lightness, expansiveness, all these qualities. When I'm doing my healing is I'm infusing these qualities into your soul.
Right now, from this private healing, it's the first time I didn't remember what it felt like to not have a headache or to be in pain, and it's the first time that I can actually look at a light and it doesn't hurt.
Went home that night and it was an amazing sleep I had. It was probably the best sleep I've had in my life.
It just went. I don't have any pain in my spine whatsoever. None. And I normally wake up every morning and try and crawl out of bed.
Healing. One of the most powerful experiences of being in here. It was extraordinary.
The energy is genuine because I can feel it, and that was true. It's evidential for me, otherwise I wouldn't be coming back.
His abilities are amazing, absolutely amazing, and I also get his distance healing, which I absolutely love, and that's been really helping me through a hard time. And so I guess it's probably one of my favourite parts of the retreat is getting the healing, because I know how powerful it is. It's amazing.
The healing today and the Satori as well, that was just incredible. Very grounding, very centering. It was just, it's really great.
And he is just a powerful master. His energy is so lovely that I connected so much with him.
You feel that presence. I wouldn't say just him. I would say the present. Yeah. Because I think he's much more than just what we see.
This is the most joyful thing, the best thing I've done in my life. Money can't buy it, you know what I mean? Like, it's amazing.
I'm completely just amazed by the whole experience. It's completely changed my life.
Like, I mean, if you paid $1 million or more, you can't put a price on that. It's just priceless. It's priceless.
Hello, hi there. Welcome to my webinar. I'd like to welcome all of you from all over the world to this beautiful webinar. It's going to run for around 2 hours and 45 minutes, and I hope you are excited as much as I am. It's going to be a wonderful webinar. Let me just very briefly run through the actual program for this session. There's going to be essentially two parts. The first half is going to be the Wisdom and Awakening webinar, where I give the transmissions, talk and Q&A, and then the second half is going to be the One World Healing, where I do the healing for you, and you'll be joining me to heal the world as well. So that's essentially this webinar. Okay, let me start first straight away dive into it by doing the actual transmission. The first transmission I'll be doing is the love and compassion transmission. So it's greatly beneficial. Basically, all the world's problems, really, and individual problems, is caused by lack of love and not knowing that feeling inside us. So this transmission is very beneficial. So let's get started. Close your eyes and just feel yourself receive the transmission. I'd like you all to go to your heart space. Dive deep in your heart. And feel that beautiful warmth and love in your heart right now. Feel that love energy expand to your whole body. That beautiful divine love energy expanding from your heart area to your whole body. Feel how beautiful that feels. That feeling of divine love in your whole being. Now go to your spirit, that beautiful spirit in your being, in your body. And feel how beautiful that spirit is, full of love. Feel that right now. Look at your spirit. Feel your spirit. See that beautiful spirit in you right now. Feel that right now. So peaceful, so loving. Look at that being inside you, that beautiful spirit. Look at that and adore that. Look at that and adore that of its beauty and goodness. Do that right now. Feel that beautiful spirit. Feel its love, immense love for your family and friends. Feel that right now. Feel how beautiful that feels when the spirit in your being, that's you, has so much love for your family and friends. Feel that spirit within you expanding His love. To the whole of humanity. Feel that right now. Feel the immense love for humanity in that spirit deep within you. Feel that spirit deep within you. Feel its love for the Creator, the Source, or God, whatever you see that Creator as. Feel that love right now. Feel that beautiful peace within you when that spirit in you has that immense love for the Creator, for God, for the Source. Feel that right now. Now feel that spirit deep within you. That's you. Feel the compassion for every being on our planet. What every being has to go through. Feel your immense compassion for every being. Feel your love of nature in every animal and Mother Earth. Feel that love. Feel how much that spirit deep within you love nature. Feel that right now. Feel how beautiful you feel when there's love and compassion in your heart. Feel that beautiful feeling inside you right now, full of love and compassion. Remember this beautiful feeling inside you right now. That warmth, that peace. Full of love and compassion in your heart. Remember this feeling. Let this beautiful feeling of love and compassion deep in your heart. Stay with you as you live your everyday life. You can now gently open your eyes and we'll end the transmission. So the next part of this session, this wisdom and awakening session, will be my talk. So in this talk, I'd like to share with you how to love, how to love yourself, how to love humanity and every being, and how to love the Creator. You see, it almost sounds silly to share with you, to teach you how to love, when our whole nature, our whole being is nothing but the embodiment of love. In every single person on the planet, there's that divine love. Our nature is divine love. We are the embodiment of love. So here I am trying to teach you, who's the embodiment of love, how to love. That almost sounds silly, you know. But unfortunately in our world, we get caught up by so many things in life and so much delusion and confusion. We get caught up in it that somehow the embodiment of love forgets that it's love and it actually forgets how to love. Therefore, it causes all sorts of problems in life. It causes all sorts of mental disturbance, mental illness, and that leads to an imbalance in the physical body, and then physical sickness, and of course spiritual non-fulfillment. So I want to teach you how to actually love. Many poetry and talks has been made on this about love, the beauty of love, and the importance of love. But it's very rare. It's very rare that you actually hear of how to actually love. How to love. On my spiritual journey myself, I wondered like, how do I actually love? You know, what do I do? How do I actually love like that? So I want to share with you like how to love. You see, love is not just words. For example, you might say to your dear ones, "I love you, my darling. I love you." And in those few seconds, there is love for your loved ones. There's in your heart, there's love like that. And then what happens then after that sentence is it stops. It actually stops. So, like, I love you, I love you so much, my darling. See, there's love there, and then it stops. It doesn't quite stop, but it kind of just stays what you call kind of assumed, and it's kind of on the background. What I call kind of passive. It moves to what you call dormant, passive love. So the love's still there for your family, your dear ones, and your loved ones, but it moves into kind of non-active. And when you love others, like active, not just passive, it's much, much more powerful in a sense that it benefits the person much, much more, and it benefits yourself much, much more. So I want to teach you how to do that, like this. See, first thing is I want to teach you how to love yourself. You know, like, so when you love yourself, I guess you got to ask yourself, what do you do? What do you do? Do you say to yourself, I love myself? I love myself. Like, I mean, what do you actually do? You see? I'll teach you how to love yourself. This is what you do. You imagine, you can't see the spirit in you. With most people can't physically see the spirit in you. You know, very few people can. So what you do is you try to just feel the spirit in you. And if you can't feel it, you just assume there's a spirit in you. There's a being in you. There's a spirit in you. That's actually you. You are not only flesh and blood. No. That's only the dense part of you. You're actually this spirit. Ultimately, this spirit is the essence of you residing in your body. Like that. So what you do is you assume that that spirit is there if you can't see it or feel it. And what you do is you just feel yourself loving that. Like, for example, I'm doing that to myself right now. See, I'm feeling my spirit in my being. And I'm just sending love to that. I'm sending divine love to that spirit right now. Just gently. See, I'm loving that spirit in my being. See, and I can feel that spirit loves it. That my instrument is loving that so much. You see, it loves it. So you basically send love to that spirit. Don't try to think analytical, what's you, what's the spirit, all that. Don't think about anything. Just simply do it. Just send that love to your spirit. And when you do that, even for 1 minute, that feels amazing. That feels amazing. That feels beautiful. Beautiful. Well, That's how you love yourself. See, that's exactly how you love yourself. So easy. So easy to do. But don't do it for a minute. Don't do it for a minute. Do it every moment you can. Every moment you can. You know, every spare moment. Every spare moment that you don't have to focus on anything else for your work or whatever. Every gap, if you're at the bus stop, if you're waiting for someone, or whatever you're doing, just a bit of spare time, any a few seconds gap or minutes gap, just direct your love to that spirit in you. You do that. Even a total of half an hour a day, let alone even just many hours. Half an hour a day. You do that half an hour a day, your life will be totally transformed. Absolutely transformed. You don't have to learn anything else in life. Your life will be absolutely transformed. In a sense that it'll clear all your problems. You start to feel this divine power inside you. It awakens the magnificent divine being in you, and the divine package that comes with that. Self-confidence, intuition, insight, gentleness, compassion, goodness, gratefulness, clarity, strength, fearlessness. All this is going to come to you. Now, I want to move one step further than that. So, that's how you love yourself. I've just shown you how to do that. So easy. Anyone can do that. A child can do that. Anyone can do that. Now, the next thing, I guess, way to express that love in you is to love the Creator, to love the Source, to love God. Whatever name you call it, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So what you do, I want to teach you how to do that. So it's the same way that you love yourself. Same way, exactly the same way. You're just directing it to a different aspect of divinity. Before you are directing that love towards your spirit in your being, which is one with the divine spirit. So in some sense, you're directing your love towards the divine essence, the source or God that's actually in you. Now, you're just directing that love to the source outside of you, like that. That's all. So it's not too much change. But I want to show you how to do that. So what I would do is this, or what you would do is this. You just search for that. Search for the Creator for a few seconds, 5 seconds or so, like I'm doing that right now. See, now I found the spirit of the Creator. Now, see, I guess I do this all the time, so I'm used to it. If you're not used to this, then what you do is you just search for the Creator, that spirit, the supreme being of the whole universe. You search for that, and then you just assume that the spirit, the supreme being spirit, hears you and suddenly shows up. You just assume that. Just assume that, because that's actually true. That's actually true. Immediately when you actually search for the Supreme Being is everywhere. You see, that being shows up immediately. Hears everything you say, feels you everything, knows everything. So you spend 5 seconds searching for that. And then after that, you assume the Supreme Being shows up. And then after that, you just direct your love to that Supreme Being. So I'm doing that right now to show you how I do it. So coming back to that Supreme Being, I found that Supreme Being, that Spirit. And I'm sending love to that, all my love to that Spirit. And I just mix in just a little bit of what I call adoration or reverence towards that Supreme Being, together with my love for that Supreme Being. So I'm mixing in a little bit of what I call reverence and adoration. So if you look at me, like my being just becomes so peaceful and beautiful, this feeling inside me, straight away. So that's how you love the Supreme Being, like that, how you love the Supreme Being. Of course, you can communicate your feelings to the Supreme Being. For example, as I'm doing that, I can mix in with looking at the Supreme Being and feel like how beautiful you are, like now. See? Even in those few seconds, even on the camera, even in the replay, you'll be able to see my face starts to kind of, there's like a magic, there's a spark, there's something beautiful about that. So I just want to show you there how to actually love the Supreme Being and the benefit that you get. Now, this is innate. This is innate. Anyone can do this. Like anyone can do this. No one owns this. This is just natural in our being. We don't have to have any. You don't have to be trained to do this. Anyone can do this. I just shown you how simple that is. Anyone can do this, like this. A child, a 5-year-old child. When you explain to a 5-year-old child doesn't know anything too much about life, can easily do this. So anyone can do this. The child doesn't have to have any knowledge, any prerequisite. Okay, now we can do exact same thing by directing this love that we have to the whole of humanity. The same way, exactly the same thing. Now, basically, what I do is I just direct my love, and I send the intention that my love is going to reach the whole of humanity. That's all. As simple as that. It's just an intention that my love is going to reach the whole of humanity at the same time, like this. And when I do this, you might be able to even pick it up in you because you're part of humanity. You might be able to pick up my love. Even though I'm not directing it to you individually, I'm just sending to the whole of humanity. You might be able to pick that up in your being, my love. See, I'm just sending that love to the whole of humanity. Just like that, just like that, just like that. Wow, that felt beautiful. If that feels beautiful for me to do that. And humanity, whether they perceive it or not, doesn't matter. But the benefits will go to them, to everybody. So, I want to share another beautiful phenomenon about this. You see, when you send love to humanity, the amazing thing is this: when you send love to humanity, not only humanity benefits, but that benefit, actually you feel the benefit as well. So it's like a method that for you to actually awaken that beautiful divine love in you, but you're just doing it in an easy way. That's all. You're directing to humanity, so humanity benefits, but ultimately you benefit. It's just that humanity benefits as well. So it's just a win-win. It's just a win-win like that. So I've shown you so far how to love yourself, actually love yourself. You can do it for 1 minute, you can do it for 2 seconds, you can do it for 1 hour, you can do it for 10 hours. This is easy stuff, this is basic stuff, but incredibly powerful, absolutely incredibly powerful. Will change your life like that. So I've shown you how to love yourself, how to love the source, the creator, how to love humanity, and now I want to finish off by sharing with you how to love an individual like that. Let's say exact same thing, but you just direct it to one person. For example, I want to send love to you right now. See, what I'm doing is sending to you as an individual, but it's actually there's many of you. But what I am sending my intention is to just you, to one person. But that one person represents many, but it's still you'll be able to feel as one person like that. I'm sending to one person. So, of course, I'm doing this as just a demonstration so that you can pick up and learn how to actually love one person. Send your love towards one specific person. But, of course, in your own life, you can just do that to one person only, not a group of people like that. So I want to show you. So I'm just sending love to you right now. The divine love energy to you right now. See? I'm loving. Try to feel that love. See, I'm just sending that love with all my heart to you. See, it's kind of continuous. Okay, I'll stop there. Just in terms of demonstration. So you can see that that's very different to saying to someone, I love you. See, I can say to you, I love you, I love you. So my love is there, I love you. I love you with all my heart. See, I love you with all my heart. See, the love is still coming through, but suddenly it stops. So this technique, this method, you can do for, like I said, 2 seconds. You can do it for 2 minutes. You can do it for 2 hours. You can do it for 20 hours if you wanted to. If you're really like crazy in love with yourself, in love with Creator, in love with humanity, 20 hours. Just joking. You don't have to do that much. Anyway, I've just shown you the art of loving yourself, the art of loving humanity, the art of loving the Creator. With this, when you start to practice this and live this in your live this in your life, absolutely incredible. Your life will change. Your health will improve. In my opinion, your health will just start to improve. Full on start to improve. Like that. Peace is going to come to you. All great things is going to come to you. Because your energy will no longer dwell in the sickness and fear energy. It's going to, the divine love energy is going to awaken in you and engulf your whole being. And that'll be your new energy field that you enjoy. And anyone who's near you will benefit from that. Anyway, that's what I want to share in this talk. The way to truly love as a practice, not in words but in a verb, doing how to do it. Okay, that ends my talk. The next part will be a Q&A session. So I'll try my best to answer your questions that you've written in. And Devika is going to ask the questions, and I'll try my best to answer them.
Thank you, Master. Our first question today comes from Teddy in Bulgaria. And Teddy would like to know, how can I be closer to my higher self?
Well, to be closer to anything, you have to spend time with that. For example, let's say you have some a best friend that you have. See, that best friend became a best friend, not in one day, not in 1 hour meeting, not in one day. It's many days and years spending time together. So you get to know the person, you get to understand the person, you get to connect with the person, and you feel that you both have a beautiful connection together and a trust and a love for each other, what you call best friends. So to get to know and to become closer to your higher self is the same way. It's exactly the same way. The only difference is it's not a person outside you. It's not a best friend. It can be a best friend, but it's just not a person outside you. It is your spirit, your higher self, the higher aspect of you, like that. So to actually become closer to that, you have to spend time with that. You have to invest, I guess, your feelings, and I guess you kind of listen to that. Like in the same way your best friend talks to you, you kind of listen. You're there. You listen. You hear. So your higher self, you kind of listen. You hear the higher self in you. So what's really tricky is this. So your best friend, you can see the person speak. They're joking, they're laughing, they're saying a few things, they're helping you out, you're helping the person out. It's basically, you can see, visually you can see. The only difference is this: in this case, your higher self, you can't see easily. You can't see easily. But you find that when you start to learn how to do it, it just slowly comes to you. It comes to you. For example, my divine being in me, I'm very close. I'm very close to that. I know that. I can go and sit with that in 1 second. 1 second I can, in a flick of a finger, I can go to that and sit with that. My dear friend, my higher self. See? Like that. So, but it's just because I'm practiced at this, that's all. I'm nothing special. Nothing different. I'm not different to you or anybody out there. It's just I'm practiced at this. So to come closer to the higher self, to become closer, to have that closer relationship, first thing is you spend time in yourself. So what you do, because it's invisible, the first step is it's not on the outside. Your higher self essentially is not on the outside. You perceive the higher self in your being, basically inside your body. But it's not like your organs and anything like that. It's basically the space inside you. When you go to the space inside you, so I'm basically looking inside me. I'm going to that space inside me. See, I'm doing that right now. I'm going to the space inside me. And then, when I go to that space inside me, and then I search for that spirit, that divine spirit in my being, you kind of search for it. I guess it's like you call out for it. You're almost like, it's not speaking, but you're almost saying, divine spirit, oh, divine spirit. You search for it, You don't know, you search for it. And then it will come to you. The power of the divine spirit will come to you when you're sincere. If you're just poking around, you don't care at all, you're just doing just a technique, that divine spirit will know that. Your higher self will actually know that. It won't come to you. But when you're sincere and pure means it's true. It's true. It's like you're not playing games. So when you actually search for that divine spirit in you, it will show up in your feelings. It will show up. It will show up. And then you just feel that in your being. You come close to that, And nothing special happens when you spend time with that. In the same way, if you spend time with your best friend, nothing special happens. Nothing special happens. You just eat together. You have a few laughs, you know. You share a few words and you say, see you next time. And off you go. It's nothing special, you know. In the same way, in your being, there's actually nothing special. You meet the divine being in you. Basically, the only thing what you call special is that you feel very tranquil, peaceful, restful, soul quenching. You basically feel good. You just feel good. That's it. That's it. Besides that, nothing fancy. No star jumps, no balloon popping, no forward rolls, no nothing like that. It's just really simple. Just beautiful, tranquil, peaceful. You feel that. Now, of course, if you don't care about these divine qualities, you're not going to go there. You're not going to go there. You don't care about that. But if you cherish that, you start to understand that it's critical in your life for good health, for peace of mind, for all prosperity and goodness in your life. Beautiful, just improving your relationships and connection with humanity and happiness in your life. If you understand that truly, then you know that's where it comes from. It doesn't come from anywhere else. It comes from there. So you start to go there and visit that space and sit with it. Sit with your higher self. Like that. Like flatmates, you know? Flatmates just living there inside your being. Of course you can't do that. If all your energy, all your intention, all your effort, and all you believe is all happiness comes from the outside, you know, fame, fortune, success, you know, recognition, appreciation from others, all these type of things on the outside. If you believe only in that, you're not going to go within yourself. No way. No one will do that. So, and then in life you go through that. You start to have heaps of suffering by thinking all the beauty in your life comes from the outside, and actually you start to realize suffering comes to you. And over many years, over many lifetimes, you start to realize that's not how it works. The greatness comes from within. So you start to invest your time and effort to sit and spend time in your being and close to that divine self in you, that higher self in you. And over time, you become best friends. And yeah, there's a beautiful relationship happens. And in short, there'll be magic in your life. That's it. That's it. That's how you come closer to your higher self. Next question.
Okay, Master. Our next question is from Cami in Denmark. Cami would like to know, how can we stop sabotaging ourselves in our life, and why do we stand in our own way?
Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, you find that we all experience that in our life, and we all kind of do that. Like even like champion tennis players, you know, they might be playing at Wimbledon or the US Open, the Australian Open, or these big tournaments, and they might be winning, you know, they might be winning the set. Let's say it's a 5-setter, and they might be winning the 5th set. Let's say 5-2, they're up, and suddenly they start choking. Like when I say choking, the word choking in tennis, what it means is they start to kind of self-sabotage themselves. They start to lose belief that they can win this, and they start to tense up, and they start to play tennis like very, very rigid, and instead of just flowing and how they got to 5-2 up. So the other person starts to come closer to 5-4, and then because they're a champion, that has happened many times before. They know what to do, so they start to compose themselves, and they try their best to just let go of winning. They actually try to let go of the thought of winning, that I can win this. And they go to the basics. They let go, they surrender the winning aspect, the future, and they just focusing on hitting the ball how they always know how to hit it, naturally, instinctively, and they start to just play again fearlessly, naturally, and then they win the next game. They win 6-4. That's it. They win the tournament. They become a champion, a Wimbledon champion, or US Open, or Australian champion, or French Open, whatever, like that. So you can see that's just a tennis example where even champions they choke up when they're about to just about to attain greatness in the sport, or in the field. They choke up. And that's because that happens because they want it so much. They want it so much, and when you want something so much, you start to almost try to bring the future back to the here and now. Let's say for a job interview, you want the job so badly that when you go during the interview, you basically bringing the future, which is you think you're going to get the job, you got the job, you're working there. You're bringing that to the present, the future to the present, which is a job interview in that moment. So the future can never be the present. See, but when you're bringing the future to the present, which means you're not in the present, you're actually in the future, which means what happens there is you basically disempower yourself, because in the present, when you're in the present, you're here and now. That's when your radiance comes out. That's when your vibrancy comes out. That's when your honesty comes out. That's when the truth comes out of you. That's when your eyes spark. That's when there's warmth in your voice. That's when the energy of beauty and tranquil and trusting comes out of you. So during the job interview, when you're trying to bring the future as if you got the job back to the present, then totally your energy is completely different. It'll be nervousness, awkwardness, disconnection. The job interview, the interviewer will distrust you. You're not gonna get the job. So, what you call self-sabotaging or choking, like just in the brink of good things happen to your life, like that, you self-sabotage, and then you basically ruin it. That happens in not just job interviews and tennis, but in relationships particularly. When let's say a person's single for a long time and they meet a beautiful, loving person, a lovely, beautiful, ideal person for their life. They meet the person, and at first, the person, they have beautiful connection at first, and it's all good, it's all going smooth, and then the person starts to think the future. They start to think, like, I want to live with this person the rest of my life, and then from that thinking, the next thought is, I don't want to lose the person. See, listen to this. See, look at that. I want to live with the person the rest of my life, and then next, I can't lose the person, and then the next thing is they try to control the person because they don't know how to do it any other way. Instead of surrender and let it be, and you become yourself and radiant, that divine being in you, and that's actually very attractive, and that's actually very comfortable for others, very, very peaceful for others. That's why they want to spend their life with you, and that's why they want to spend not just their life but really every moment with you, because it makes them feel good, compared to moving to kind of controlling energy, and they get scared, they want to run away. You can see how you start to sabotage yourself like that by bringing the future, which is I want to live with the person the rest of my life. And that future, see, the future, the rest of your life is the future. Who knows what's going to happen? See, so you try to bring that here, the future to here, and it leads to controlling the person, and therefore you destroy the relationship. And then, in that sense, you sabotage yourself. So in short, to actually, you gotta stop that. You gotta learn how to stop that, and that doesn't happen automatically. To stop that, you basically got to train your mind. I know a lot of people don't like the word training. Like when it comes to controlling your mind, controlling your mind, they don't like it. People don't like that. But why like that? There's soccer training, there's tennis training, there's Olympic training. Look, everyone loves that. But when it comes to controlling your mind, I don't want to train. Like, how can you be good at something if you don't want to train? Like this. So basically, in short, you've got to train yourself how to be in the present moment, to be in the here and now. And that's another topic altogether. I've got full of teachings and videos on YouTube and my website so you can explore and learn there. But basically, in short, you've got to learn how to be present when that feeling to control the other person in your new relationship. So that means you bring the future to the present. That means you live in the future, not the present. Immediately, when you start training yourself, what you do is you immediately let go of that future. You let go of that future. See, you do it consciously. It doesn't happen automatically. You train yourself and you do it consciously. You let go. In other words, you just stay in the present moment. You stay with that person. You're there with the person. You're not thinking all funny things of the future. You're having a cup of tea or having some nuggets, some salads, or whatever. Or whatever, or some milkshake with the person, or playing tennis with the person, whatever, but you're just there. And the future, whatever happens, happens. If the person leaves you, you're totally okay, because you have no control over that, But in your divine being, you're not controlling, but you know that there's something in you when you live in the present moment. There's something in you that it makes you feel your magnificence. You feel your magnificence. Something happens to you. You just start to feel your magnificence. So it sounds weird to say, but you become less needy. You don't need someone else to complete you. So you just enjoy your magnificence. When the person leaves, you're happy for them to leave, like that. But the funny thing is, because of that energy, the beautiful energy, that magnificence in your being, the person tends not to leave, And if they do leave, they go meet another person, and then they experience that they'll come back most likely. I'm not guaranteeing you anything like that, but they know what's best, what's the most beauty, and the torment that they go through the other person, and they start thinking of you. Oh, I had it good. Anyway, I'm not going to go there. I'm only joking there, but that's why people sabotage themselves, and that's why you got to learn how to live in the present moment, like that. Anyway, next question, Devika.
Thanks, Master. Our next question comes from Alexandra in Russia, and she would like to know how to help a friend who is stuck with not knowing what to do in this world when nothing seems to help.
See, I'm sure we have friends. I'm sure we have friends in our life that are struggling, not just friends. Like almost everyone is struggling on our planet at the moment. We're just going through, I guess, dark times. The phase of humanity. So therefore, like if everyone's feeling, if everyone's going through that, then people that know each other, therefore it might be your friends, will be going through hard times as well. So it's quite natural and instinctive to look at them and think, oh my God, oh, the hardship, what they're going through, that's very beautiful. There's nothing wrong with that. That's very organic. There's nothing wrong with that because you feel empathy and you feel compassion, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, like that. So step one to truly help them, to actually truly help them. What we tend to do, instead of helping truly, what we tend to do is we see them as, I guess, kind of victims. We see the trouble, the actual trouble that they're going through. See, instead of feeling compassion first and understanding the situation, feeling empathy, and then surrendering, letting it go, and then from there, what you should do is start to immediately forget about the troubles, first empathize, feel compassion, and then immediately let that go. Shift to seeing perfection in them. I know this is not instinctual. You've got to be trained to do this, But that's what you do. You start to ignore the troubles in their life, and you start to see perfection in them. And to see perfection in them, you've got to look at their spirit. Because if you start to look at their body and their story and their life, that's what you call the body and the mind. It's like an absolute mess. You won't be able to see the light, at the end of the tunnel. So immediately you look at the light directly. You don't wait. You look at the light, the spirit in their being. See the God in them. Such as see the source in their being. That's the one with the source, that the higher self, the divine spirit. Such as look at that in them, and then start to just see them as that beautiful spirit. Not their body and mind. Totally ignore that. Forget about the stories. Just look at their spirit. Feel their spirit. And love their spirit. And feel that magnificence. The Creator in the spirit. Love that. Adore that. Just do that. You don't have to do that in front of them, by the way. You can do it in front of them, but in some ways, much better just do it not in front of them. Just from a distance, even, because otherwise they look at you funny. They go, "What are you looking at? Are you hearing my problems? Are you there? Are you hearing my problems? Are you supporting me?" No. Of course you can do it in front of them, but better to do away from your friend, and just see the divine in them, see the magnificence in them, like that, and totally ignore the problems. Just see the perfection in them. That magnificent spirit that's millions and millions of years old in their being. That magic, that beauty in them. That spirit. Just see that spirit and see how loving that spirit is. So full of love. And see that spirit loving everybody in the whole world. See that spirit, just so happy. Start doing that. Like around 10 minutes a day, more. 10 to half an hour, 10 minutes to half an hour a day. And if you really want to help your friend, you invest the time in that. Matter of fact, if you just do 10 minutes a day, if you do it correctly, what I'm sharing with you, in 1 week, the friend will change big time. big time. You actually notice it. For example, when I do this to a person, if I do that for 5 minutes, if I do that for 5 minutes, and then I see the person afterwards, I immediately see the eyes is changed, that spark in the face and the eyes in 5 minutes. So it's amazing the power of this. That's what you got to do. You got to totally ignore the problems. I'm not saying tell them you're ignoring it. Don't tell them you're ignoring it. Empathize with them, feel compassion, everything, all that organic, natural feeling, which is very healing in itself. And then start to see the spirit in them, not the problems, the perfection in them. And hold it there and see the perfection in them. And then boom, they'll start to change without you even trying to change anything like that. That's how it works. Anyway, I think that's the best way to help a friend out when they're struggling. Last question.
Our last question today comes from Tina in Australia, and she would like to know, how can we make sure we don't take on the collective fear that seems to surround us at the moment?
You see, the reality is we're one. We're one. We're connected to the whole of humanity, Mother Earth and everything. So if the mass consciousness is in fear, is struggling because of, say, COVID and all sorts of problems caused by COVID and many other things, even before COVID, there's problems in our world. So when all of that's happening, basically that will impact us. But I want to show you the art of eliminating that impact, or more realistically, minimizing the impact. See, it's based on this principle. See, when you look, the metaphor that comes to me right now to help you understand is this. Let's say you got it's a very hot day. It's 40 degrees temperature outside. It's very hot and unbearable, and you start to walk to the local shops or whatever you do. So you just feel so hot and uncomfortable. It's burning like that, and then so you kind of rush home. And if you have air conditioning at home, you rush home. You go inside your house. As soon as you go inside, you feel the coolness, the fresh coolness is so much more comfortable like that. And of course, if you don't have air conditioning at home, we all experience maybe a shopping centre. You look for a local shopping centre and you go there. You go there. When you walk in the shopping centre, as soon as the automatic doors open, you go in, you go, whoa, this feels great. Like that. So in the same way, when the mass consciousness outside of us is heavy and full of trauma and fear and disturbance, which is similar to this metaphor of like the heat, the hot. You see, so what you do to minimize that or eliminate that, you actually have to dwell within yourself. You have to shift your awareness. You have to shift your attention to your inner being inside you. You have to do that. You have to start to live in your heart, the space of your being in your heart and how you feel second to second, the lightness and the peace in your being that you can't get enough of. You start to live in that. And the more you live in that, every second that you're in your heart space, you're in your inner space and inner awareness, like that, then you're 1 second less out in the heat of life. See, so every second you're outside there, you're actually that second is less in here. So you can imagine if you start to spend more time here inside you, then you'll be less affected by outside. And if you spend full time in here, you'll be totally unaffected outside. Whatever happening outside, it won't affect you at all, at all. See, then you're living totally 100% within. But reality is very few people live like that. So it's just a matter of, as much as possible, we have to live within ourselves. You know, every moment of our life, we always have to stop and remember: am I inside my being right this moment, right this second? Am I in my heart? Am I in my inner space right this moment? Or am I outside, thinking about things outside? You know, outside means you put your attention on the outside, and usually what that means is you're thinking. You're thinking about this, thinking about that, analyzing this, analyzing that. You're basically living in the future, and you're going outside like that. So that's how you conquer. That's how you conquer the all the fear that's coming from outside to you, and that's how every master who has lived on this planet and is currently living, that's how they do it. That's exactly how they do it. So there's no need to reinvent the wheel. They've mastered it. So that's how it's done. So that ends that question. How it's done, like how it's done and all that, is really something that it's a learning process, and you practice and all that. But like I won't go through the actual how of it specifically. But anyway, you understand how, like, overall the way to do it, the approach anyway, the way to see it. So that ends the Q&A session, and we will now have the what I call Meet the Divine infusion. So just close your eyes, and just feel yourself receive the transmission. Begin by going to your heart space, deep in your heart. Feel that magnificent spirit in your being right now. Just simply enjoy that beautiful spirit in your being right now. Feel that radiance of your spirit, that beautiful divine light coming out of your spirit, filling up your whole body. Expanding outward. To the whole planet. That beautiful divine light. Now, expand that to the whole universe. That beautiful divine light. Feel your divine spirit is endless, endless. There's no limit. There's no end to your spirit. Feel it right now. Feel how light and free you feel right now. Now, refocus and come back to your spirit. in your heart. Now, I'll bring your spirit to mate with the cosmic consciousness, or the source, or God, whatever you call it. Now I'm pulling your spirit towards the source right now. Now, you're sitting right in front of the Creator. Feel the love that the source has for you. Feel the love that God has for you right now. That immense love. Feel how healing that is. So soothing and healing. Look at how the source looks at you with so much love and adoration for you. Like you are the most precious thing in the whole universe. Feel that right now. Now, I will merge your individual consciousness, your individual soul, into the cosmic consciousness, the Supreme Being. So you experience the oneness with the Supreme Being. Let's do that right now. You are one with the Supreme Being right now. Notice how that makes you feel. To be one with the Creator. Feel the magic of that connection. Feel that right now. This millions and millions of years old connection. Feel that right now. Never forget this connection with the Creator. This ancient, magnificent connection. You feel so safe. And peaceful. Always remember this beautiful connection in your being. As I just pull you back to your spirit. and bringing you back to your heart space. Now you're back in your heart. You can feel intuitively the benefits for your body and your mind. When you're back in your heart space after the connection with the Creator. It's like you're different. There's something different about you. Something good has happened to you. Something great has happened to you. Spend a moment to share a few words of thanks to the Source, to the Creator, for the love and blessings for your life. You can gently open your eyes and we'll end the transmission. So the next part will be the One World healing that will go for around an hour. But before we start that, we'll just have a 10 minutes toilet break. Just have a stretch and toilet break. So come back exactly in 10 minutes time and I'll start the One World healing. Good on you.
I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. Sarvesham Svastir Bhava love are overflowing. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. I see the fulfillment you bring, and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire, and I am happy to be alive. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
Well, I came with no expectations, so yeah, it really blew me out of the water.
It's almost like they say, you know, if you're going to do one thing in your life, do this.
I've been on a spiritual level for so long, but this was the ultimate experience I had in my life.
From the moment we arrived, you could tell that it wasn't just any retreat. There was calm everywhere. Everybody was extremely friendly.
It's lovely to be in a group with people who are all looking for peace and happiness, and to watch people change over the weekend. It's beautiful.
Through all the spiritual master that I met, I never experienced the connection as I do with this spiritual master. I mean, everyone has goodness, but he has something really special.
He is just an amazingly beautiful presence. Strong, gentle, powerful.
You feel his unconditional love and his compassion, and at the same time, his joyfulness, you know? It's so good, you know. In most spiritual retreat, everything is serious. Here I can't stop laughing.
He's the funniest master you're ever going to meet. Most genuine and happy and joyful. He's the common man's master. He really is.
There is an immediate heart. You just feel his heart, and it's beautiful.
It's a very special man in a very special body doing God's work.
Those whose hearts are not open to me during this retreat, they're going to feel great. And those whose hearts are open, they're going to feel amazing at the end of the retreat.
I will never forget for the rest of my life this feeling of power and strength and stillness and calm. Like a solid tree surrounded by crazy wind and it just doesn't move. That power, that feeling, that is just out of this world.
That was just incredible. Very grounding, very centering. It was just, yeah, it's really great. I felt very sort of chaotic, just very off-center, very ungrounded before I came yesterday. Now I feel probably more grounded than I've ever felt.
All I could feel was love, peace and joy for the whole of humanity, the universe, everything, which is what I've been praying for.
It's just an amazing moment. It's an amazing experience and it's so powerful.
Your mind will be wrestling all over the place, going all over the place. And it's a bit like arm wrestle. It's spiritual arm wrestle, you know? And I arm wrestle you. And when I get you down like that, that's your insatori, which is a temporary state of enlightenment.
He teaches complex subjects in a really easy to understand, straightforward manner that have examples in our everyday life.
His talks are always interesting, his questions and answers, he's funny. And he's got all these metaphors from his own life when he was growing up, which helps us relate that to our own lives and the experiences that we've had.
I could feel when he was around me. It was just the most beautiful feelings. You could see a real difference in everyone's faces, like before and after.
It feels amazing. Whatever it has to heal, it got healed.
I teach the way, the correct way to do meditation and understanding how it works. It's not guesswork, you know. Doing it and knowing exactly what you are doing confidently, and when you practice it, you get results.
Yeah, he's so, loving to everyone, calm, and then just the way he spent time with every individual is the thing that everyone can see.
It was so lovely. Yeah, he just put his hand on my head, and yeah, I can just feel just beautiful energy coming through my body. So peaceful, you know. Really in my heart space as well. Just beautiful love.
Well, that's a very, very special event, and being so close to him and feeling that pure energy and that pure love and the way that transcends my being at that particular point in time. I just felt like a very different person when I stood up.
I feel magically blessed to have this experience and to have access to Sri Avinash in any form. So the one thing I would say is I'm eternally grateful, and I would encourage anybody to take up any opportunity they can.
People in Australia everyone should come here. Everyone should experience something like this.
For me, I would love everybody in the whole world to be able to do this retreat and spend time with Sri Avinash and experience what I've experienced.
With everybody else that I've spoken to, they can't believe the amount of transformation they've had in such a short space of time.
I don't know, it was such a blissful experience for me. And you actually have to come. It's not good to listen to what I say. Come and experience for yourself, and believe me, you never forget about it.
Hello. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the last session, the Wisdom and Awakening session. Now we're starting the One World Healing session where I'll be doing healing for you for around 35 minutes or so. And then the remaining, I'll probably do remaining time basically healing the world together, perhaps for 20 minutes or so, healing the world. So in this session, there's nothing you have to do. There's nothing you have to do. All you have to do is close your eyes and just feel yourself receive the transmission. And later on, when we do the world healing, I'll just guide you through the whole process, so you don't have to know anything. It's really easy. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much. I want to spend time healing you. So just close your eyes and just feel yourself receive the healing energy. I start off by sending divine love energy to your overall energy field. I'm saturating your whole energy field with a beautiful divine love energy. I'm just clearing out all the fear energy out of your being using divine love energy. Feel that right now. Now just use divine light energy to brighten up your whole body, your whole being. Just push out all the darkness energy out of you. Feel yourself getting brighter and brighter with that beautiful divine light energy as I'm doing it. Now just go to your crown chakra. Sending peace to your crown chakra. On top of your head area. I can feel a lot of blockage energy there. Clearing that out. Now I'm moving to your third eye area. Just cleansing that area. Okay, just a little bit more cleansing. It's much better. Okay, now move to your throat chakra. Just clearing out blockages. Feel all your blockages in your throat chakra clearing right now. Okay, that's much better. Now move to your heart chakra. Just use divine love energy there to heal any shocks and traumas in your heart chakra. Just soothing your heart chakra with divine peace energy. Now moving to your solar plexus chakra. It's where your navel area is. Using the chi energy to just clear any unbalances. Okay, that's much better. Now I move to your sacral chakra. healing that. Clearing the darkness energy out. Just infusing divine peace to the area. Okay, now I move to the root chakra. Sending the life force energy, the chi energy there. Just cleanse all pains and traumas, all the seeds of suffering. Feel that right now, as I'm just burning away all the past traumas. All the fear energies. Feel that disappearing out of your root chakra. Okay, now it's much more balanced now. Now, I'm just healing your brain area. I'm sending deep peace energy, divine peace energy into your brain area. I feel that right now. Feel your brain moving to perfection, to its perfect state. Now I'm doing healing for your nasal area. I'm just moving that area into perfect health. Your nasal area. Just healing a little bit more. Feel some blockages there. Feel that being removed right now. If you breathe in and out, you should feel a lot more easier now. Just healing a tiny bit more there. Okay, it's much better. I'll just continue healing the rest of your respiratory system. Moving to your lungs. Just shifting your lungs to its perfect condition. Healing any imbalance in your lungs, sorry. Just a bit more. Okay, that's much, much better. Now I'll just move to your cardiac system. Just feel your heart first, physical heart first. Yep, I feel a lot of pain and shock in your physical heart there. Just healing that up. Your heart should feel much lighter when I just finish this part. Yeah, that's much, much better, your physical heart. Now just heal all the circulatory system. Bring it back to perfection. Any damage anywhere moves to perfection. It's going to give just boost up the spirit in your heart a bit more to give it strength when it's pumping the blood around your body. Try to feel that right now as I strengthen your spirit in your heart. I'm just urging your physical heart to do a beautiful job communicating to it, supporting it. Okay, your physical heart's much happier now. It was actually, I could feel it was quite moved by receiving that attention, that support. Now I move to your endocrine system, hormonal system, just balancing that. Just giving your hormonal system just a tune up, just a little tune up. Now I'm just moving to your digestive system. Healing your stomach area first. Healing every issues related to your stomach. Just healing up all your ulcers. if there's any. Just bring your stomach towards perfect health. Okay. Now move to your intestinal system. Just healing that area. Sending peace energy to the area. Divine peace energy. That's much better. It's much less nervous energy there. Much more balance. I'm just going to spend on the last 3 minutes just to heal your overall body. Just moving your body towards perfection. Your overall energy field in your body is much better now. Just sending peace energy. Just another 30 seconds to finish off. To your whole body. To your whole being. Okay. You can gently open your eyes now, and we'll end the healing transmission. You find that I hope that you benefit lots from that healing, the healing session for you. Also, I just want to let all of you know that I've done a lot of healing videos, pre-recorded. If you may not have known that I do healing for all sorts of different conditions, so do make the most of that, and for yourself and your family and friends, and so do make the most of those videos for your own benefit. But I'd love to hear your feedback on that healing. I'd love to hear the benefit that you received. And I've got the iPad here with me. I got promoted to having an iPad to use. So do write in and just and share your experience, the benefit, and if you have any specific benefits on anything, just do let me know, and spend some minutes, just a few minutes, just to write your feedback, and open up the iPad and have a read and share your feedback, so everybody can, and you can hear and know the benefit of all these healing that I'm doing for that I'm doing for you. So that's what I do. So keep on writing, just share your feedback. I'll just have a look at them. You can also share where you're from, what country you're from, and I can see where you're from your feedback as well. Lavinia says, I breathe better. Lovely to hear that. Thank you. Good on you. Mamota says, thank you, Sri Avinash. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. I feel healed. It was so powerful. I couldn't move even if I wanted to. Thank you. I totally understand. Thank you. From Simply Sacred says, I felt a huge difference in my brain, heart and stomach. Many thanks. Great. Good on you. Lovely to read all this feedback. These technologies with iPads. Lavinia is saying again, my pain in my chest disappeared. Thanks. Yep, great. That's another update from her. I assume it's from her. I'm not quite sure. It could be a he, so I don't want to make a mistake there. Bernadette Rose from Germany, Hamburg, Germany. A smiley face. I'll give you a smiley face too. Hakan from Sweden says, thank you so much. I got so clean nasal passages, my feeling of eye migraine just evaporated. How beautiful. How beautiful. Thanks for that feedback. Makes me so happy to hear that. So good. So good. I'll just spend another minute or two just reading this. Susanna says, so beautiful, healing and calming. I was agitated and distracted with things in my life, but now I'm centered and calm. Thanks and love. Good on you, Susanna. Happy for you. Good on you. Linda says, from Italy, says, so peaceful. I feel my digestive system is almost healed. That's not bad. I hope it continues to heal. Good on you, Linda. Flora says, I really felt my spirit when you were doing divine love transmission. Very beautiful experience. Lovely. Good on you, Flora. Concetta, I think from London, says, I felt my nose freer straight away. Thank you so much. No more anxiety either. Good on you. Happy for you. Thanks for the feedback. FC from Spain says, hello from Spain. I fell asleep during session. That's okay. You still benefit from the healing. Anyway, I better start doing the world healing with you. Otherwise, I'll be reading this all day. But thanks for your feedback. I'll read this more later. Really appreciate your feedback there. Really enjoy reading that. It's also inspiring for other people that watch the replay. So now we'll do the world healing together. So just follow me as I guide you to use the divine love energy and divine light energy to heal Mother Earth, to heal the animals of our planet and the forests and the plants, and also humanity. So just close your eyes and I'll guide you through the healing. I'll guide you to heal humanity and the whole planet. We're going to use divine love energy to start off with. That's the love energy that you use when you cuddle your children or pets or family, when you squeeze your love into them. That's divine love energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to just imagine ourselves holding Mother Earth in our arms, the whole planet, Mother Earth in our arms, and just giving a hug to Mother Earth. And as we hug Mother Earth, we just squeeze all our love energy into Mother Earth. Let's all do that right now. Squeeze all our love energy to Mother Earth right now. Just send all your love to Mother Earth. And now, direct your love energy, divine love energy, to the Mother Earth Spirit. So with your intention, just send your love energy to Mother Earth Spirit. Do that right now with me. Just squeeze all your love, divine love energy to Mother Earth Spirit. I can feel Mother Earth so much more peaceful. Her spirit. Now direct your divine love energy to all the forests, all the plants and forests on our planet. Just squeeze all your love energy to Mother Earth, the whole planet, and then direct that to all the trees and forests right now. Direct that divine love energy to all the trees and forests. Let's do that right now. Now, direct that divine love energy to all the animals of our planet. All the animals on the land and in the sea, all species in the sea. Just squeeze your divine love energy and directing that to all the animals of our planet. Let's do that right now. Just a little more. Send all your love energy to the animals. I'm sure the animals in the spirit can feel that, including your pets that you might have. Okay, now let's direct our divine love energy towards humanity, the whole of humanity. Put your arms around Mother Earth and just squeeze your divine love and direct that to all the people on our planet. Squeeze your beautiful divine love energy for the whole of humanity. Give it your everything. Give your whole heart. Give it your everything. Now, just in divine light energy, just see in every person on our planet, just see their body glowing up in this beautiful divine light energy, like the light in the night stars, the stars in the night sky. Just see that color in every person. They're just becoming bright and glowing, the beautiful divine light energy. Just join me in doing that right now. All the darkness energy and the fear energy disappearing. It's nothing but beautiful divine light energy in their being. Now, the last minute, we're gonna direct the divine light energy to the whole planet, Mother Earth, the whole sphere, that beautiful planet Mother Earth, and everything in it. We're just gonna see Mother Earth just glow up, that beautiful divine light energy. Let's do that all together now. Just see nothing but light, divine light on our planet. On every corner of our planet, every square meter, every inch is filled up with divine light, energy. Try to perceive our planet just lighting up in that beautiful divine light energy right now as we're all doing it together. One more minute. See Mother Earth glow up in divine light energy. And see every being saturated with that divine light, that beautiful divine light energy. Okay. You can gently open your eyes now. We'll end the transmission. Thanks for joining me with that Healing the World session. Really appreciate that. And I hope you benefit heaps from that healing session as well. You find that the power of this healing the world together is incredible. Like I can certainly feel the actual transformation for our planet. And all you have to do is look outside your window, just look at the sky, look at the trees, just look outside. A lot of you will be able to perceive that everything looks a bit brighter. Like not making it up, but just don't kind of like just make it up. Imagine that. Just have a look outside, and you start to see that everything looks a bit more brighter. You start to notice. Most of you will be able to notice a bit of that. So then you understand the power of this actual healing the world together. Anyway, I'm out of time, and do take care of yourself, and I'll look after yourself, and I'll see you next time, the next webinar. Good on you. Take care. Good on you.
I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. I see the joy you bring, and all I want to do is to serve you. Salvation Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the relief you give and my tears of love are overflowing. I see the relief you give and my tears of love are overflowing. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the fulfillment you bring and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. I see the fulfillment you bring and I lay my gratefulness at your feet. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire and I am happy to be alive. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. I see the growth you inspire and I am happy to be alive. I see the growth you inspire and I am happy to be alive. Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
How has your experience been of learning the healing directly from a master?
Oh, incredible, phenomenal. And I think certainly even just coming today would be wonderful, but having had the Friday and the Saturday and the Sunday events all stacked one upon each other, it just, I think, opens you up, opens your heart, your mind, your consciousness to that this is all true, and it's all it's that faith is really strengthened. Been an absolutely beautiful, enriching, enlightening, wonderful experience.
Do you feel like you can heal others now?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I do. I say that with utter conviction now, and I would never have said that on Friday. I would have said I want to. I've had the desire to and the want to do it, But to come to an event like this and to be guided, you know, powerfully but gently into having that conviction that you can do it, and how to take what's available to all of us, but how we can all do that is just, yeah, it's been an incredible experience.
I love the refreshing approach that Sri Avinash brings. It's simple, but it's really very powerful, and gave us all some beautiful tools that are applicable, you know, in healing. It's encouraging to recognise that we can be our own healers, and with the support and education of people like Sri Avinash, it goes a long way to helping us to take responsibility for ourselves. I love his simple but pragmatic and humorous teaching style. It's very down to earth, and to actually be there in Sri Avinash's atmosphere and watching him work, it's like a picture like that is better than 1,000 words.
What was it like to witness the live demonstrations? What did
that was amazing, because I saw the girl that he was doing it on. Oh my God, what a big lift. Even her posture changed.
You had the opportunity on the day to practice with other students.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
That was really fun. That was really, really fun, because I would try all the energies that he explained, and I like the dynamic chi. So I'm like, well, I'm going to, you know, I always start off with that. And then when my partner was doing it back to me, I can feel it. I was like, oh, he's doing it back to me. And it made me laugh. It was like, oh my God, so that's what it feels like. So powerful and so strong. But it was amazing because so we had two partners separately, of course. And each time we both knew what the other one was using.
Amazing.
Yeah, because he allowed us to feel that before we practiced on each other. We knew what it felt like when we were doing it to one another. I even done it on my daughter. When she's sleeping, she grinds her teeth.
Yeah.
And so I start doing it on her, and then she completely stops. But the funny thing is, she doesn't know that I'm doing it because she's sleeping. Her back will be turned, but as soon as I start, she'll turn towards me.
How about that?
I know, amazing. So it's really good because the teachings really come in handy.
Yeah. How would you describe Sri Avinash, by the way?
Like a really good friend. You know, he's someone that he reminds you of a really good friend that you had, you know. That's the feeling that I get whenever I see him. I'm like, he reminds me of a really good friend.
He just has the amazing ability to connect at a level where he's amongst us. So he's not on a pedestal, you know, he's not like a hierarchy, you know, it's like he's one of us, and he's sharing. I feel like he turns himself inside out for us. It's like he strips down all your vulnerabilities, and you feel safe with him. And he's just honest, and he's genuine, and he's caring. He's actually he cares about us. You know, I've just had a huge shift, like directly in the heart, in the way that I just feel so happy, and I just feel so much love. It's unbelievable. And I did not actually know that I would become a healer. And through the interaction, through the practicing, I got such positive feedback from the people I did healing with that I had no idea I had that in me. So yeah, it's just been a real positive outcome. I know I was infused because when I was doing my healing, like today, I know we did some yesterday, and when I did some today, I had a really good rapport from, you know, the healee, and I called upon the great healers, you know, to help me, you know, today with, you know, divine light, divine love, divine peace. So, you know, they were there, they were backing me up, 100%.
Can you tell me about the feedback that you received when you were practicing the healing on others? What sort of things did people say?
Just, you know, how you know, when I was tuning in, when I was bringing in the divine light or divine love, they could actually feel it coming in when I was infusing them. You know, they could feel the shift, which was really uplifting for me because I was giving it everything I had, even though, you know, it was my first time. I just gave it everything I had and it was truly working. So, yeah, it was amazing.
My Healy experienced exactly where I was directing those lights.
That must have really been, you know, confidence building for you.
It was, even to the point where I was wrapping my Healy in that orb of light clockwise. She actually felt something going clockwise around her. So that was pretty amazing. I mean, you know, it was the same direction that I was doing it. I was very surprised that she actually felt what I was doing. Had tears of gratitude. Suddenly I realised that's what I'm here for.
From the moment I walked in and he started transmitting his healing, you know, I think the first minute I just had tears rolling down my face because I could just feel the divine love that he was transmitting to us. I loved how we've been able to witness people being healed right in front of our eyes. You know, there's nothing more powerful, you know, if you're showing it right there, it's very, very powerful. It brings you that, wow, this is real. It's just real. Yeah, I can just feel it, and I don't know how you describe it, but it's, you know, it's great because it just makes you feel blissful, I guess, and tranquil and peaceful.
Sri Avinash awakened the great healer in you. What was that like?
I did not want that session to end.
What would your recommendation be to someone thinking about attending a masterclass?
I'll just do it. It's phenomenal. You won't regret it. It's phenomenal.
Can I ask you some questions about your experience of the healing sessions on this retreat?
Yeah.
So how do you feel now after receiving the healing transmissions?
Absolutely amazing. I'm just tingling all over. Like I feel really light, and it's like I actually do feel still. I feel like I could sit down and just go and meditate for hours. I just feel amazing. Just my lungs feel good. I was a heavy smoker and smoked a lot of drugs for years, and my lungs feel just amazing. My back, my neck, it's just, yeah, I've had a few issues over the time and they just have all gone. Like my neck's not even sore, and I fell out of a ute when I was 18, backwards 80 k's, and my neck's not even sore. Yeah, my neck's always sore, and it's not sore at all.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so I used to sleep on a special chiropractic pillow thing, and if I don't have that, it's a nightmare. And it's just, yeah, it's getting better and better and better. So now I've got no pain. I can, you know, and you know, it's when I'd seen a chiropractor, they said, "What truck did you get hit by?" That's what they wanted to know, and literally it was because I fell out of a ute backwards at 80k.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So did that pain in your neck vanish over the course of this retreat?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got better and better, and which is really weird in itself because I'm sitting in hard seats doesn't make my lower back and my upper back better. When sitting like this in a meditative sort of position doesn't help with my neck. It actually hurts my neck, so I usually meditate, you know, more like either or whatever because it does hurt. But now it's, you know, I'm sitting up straight, and yeah, which normally I can't do. So,
wow,
yeah.
amazing. Can I just delve into that neck issue just a little bit more? So you said that happened when you were
18 years old.
Yeah, so that's like decades that you've been.
Yeah, at least over 30 years. Yeah.
And what on a daily basis was that pain out of 10?
When it first happened, I spent 3 months bent over. I couldn't lift my head, and they said there was nothing wrong with it, but obviously there was ligament and damage done to my spine. But, you know, and then over the years, probably when we'd go on long drives to like the other side of, you know, halfway across Australia to visit relatives, I'd drive for 12, 14 hours. By the time I get there, I couldn't move my neck. So that was quite dangerous in itself because I can't turn my head. And, you know, it's got better. But over the weekend, it's just... Because it'd be like 9 out of 10. When it goes bad, the pain shoots right up to the top of my head and it goes right through the back of my spine, and it's just intense headache, intense. It's not even like a headache, it's just intense pain. I don't feel anything. It's just, yeah, it's amazing.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I wonder, Mark, how would you describe his healing ability?
To be honest, not from this planet. It's not even from this planet. It's not even from this planet. And yeah, you'd have to come and see it and have you know, he's doing the free ones and workshops and stuff, but it's just, yeah, if you've not experienced it, it's something next level. Yeah, it's off the planet. It's definitely not from this planet. It's like, it's crazy, you know, when people would say it's mumbo jumbo until you've actually felt him actually do what he does, and yeah, it's not, it's next level. It's like, yeah, crazy stuff, but it's amazing ability. Yeah, but he's just so beautiful. He's such a beautiful man, you know. He's so powerful at the same time, but so beautiful. He's just so sweet. If anyone was ever thinking about coming to this or spending time in a retreat with him, or even a free one, you've got to do it. You've got to do it. Just don't put it off. Go and do it. Don't let any of your beliefs or whatever, you know, cloud your judgment. Just go and do it, because you'll understand when you've come, you know, how important it is and how amazing he is, and then you'll put all the pieces together once you've been here. How it all worked.